Hello and welcome to Popcorn Dreams Gut Reactions. If you're looking for a quick spoiler-free review, you have come to the right place. And today we are reviewing Palm Springs.
There's a bomb in the cake. Don't worry, I used to be a bomb guy. Stand back!
Oh my God! Let me make it plain. Gotta make way for...
It's gonna be a beautiful wedding.
It was directed by Max Barbakow and written by Andy Ciara.
Here you are, standing on the precipice of something so much bigger than anyone here. But always remember, you are not alone.
What's it about? Well, according to IMDb, it says, when carefree Niles and reluctant maid of honor Sarah have a chance encounter at a Palm Springs wedding, things get complicated as they are unable to escape the venue, themselves, or each other. And that description makes it kind of sound like a teen slasher movie, coupled with a sort of existentialist Andy Kaufman element. But to you and me, it's Groundhog Day, done somewhere sunnier and slightly more pleasant.
Now, don't you tell me you don't remember me, because I sure as heck fire remember you.
Not a chance.
Ned! Ryerson!
It stars Adam Sandberg, Kristen Milioti, and J.K. Simmons. Yes, they are great. Sandberg and Milioti have wonderful chemistry with each other, and J.K. Simmons is glorious in a deranged cameo.
At least you have each other. Nothing worse than going through this shit alone.
They make a wonderful whole, with all three of them reacting and bouncing off each other really well. In fact, all three people's plight, it's kind of outlined really well, and they are fantastic at conveying both the horror and the kind of sense of loss that they have being stuck in this one day.
I drove all the way back home to Austin, and I still woke up here.
One time I smoked a bunch of crystal and made it all the way to Equatorial Guinea. It was a huge waste of time.
Sandberg is Sandberg. He has his shtick, and you either love him or you hate him already. If you've seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, then you know already what he's like. If you like that show, you're going to like him in this.
Good day so far?
Today, tomorrow, it's all the same.
Milioti has a slightly less forgiving role. She could have been lost as this kind of plain, boring sort of Sandberg's straight man, if you will. The character that sets up the jokes rather than the character makes the jokes. Her performance is actually very, very clever. It's not over the top. It's not caricature-y at all. She plays it quite seriously, but she has a better perspective on the situation they're in than the two guys do. And because of that, she has a slightly more positive outlook. She also has the most complete story arc of the three main characters, and this really is her film in many ways. That leaves us with J.K. Simmons, who starts off as this sort of wonderful, crazy cameo who turns up trying to kill Sandberg's character. But later on, he transitions, and he, more than anyone else, underscores the real pain and how deeply, deeply distressed and what a real hell this situation must be. I'm not sure whether that's just me, because I have children and he has a family in the film, and so I understand his plight better than the other two. But for me, he was the one. He has the moment that really sells how horrific this situation can be. But having said that, in that same speech, he also helps us to see what we can learn from that situation. What is great, though, is that all three of our main characters grow in some way. They all have some development, whether it be emotionally, intellectually, or indeed both.
I can't keep waking up in here.
The production stays in key locations and doesn't really vary away from that, and part of that is because of the way the story works out, but also I imagine they did that to try and save some money. But you are never thinking about the budget. The sets look realistic, they look like a wedding would look like. The effects when they occur are solid enough. simple but effective. The script is good, the characters feel real, the dialogue is witty and believable, and they all come to realizations about their life in natural, fluid ways. I really like the way they use repetitive shots, the same way that Groundhog Day did, but with this one more, they change things as the characters develop and grow. Yes, I would recommend it. It's a wonderful treatise on what matters in life. It's smart without being up its own arse. It's sentimental without being schmaltzy, and it is often genuinely funny. Actually, it's a really wonderful film. I really enjoyed it. Gone back and watched it a couple of times since.
Niles?
Don't come in here!
Thanks for watching this review. If you liked it, then don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time on Popcorn Dreams Gut Reactions.